Hi Virgos, it's Nick. How are you guys? I hope you're doing good. For all my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men, and women, we're now covering September 20th to the 26th, and we are kicking off the week, starting the week off with a full moon in Pisces. I know it's your opposite sign, so you're probably like, oh my gosh, but don't be alarmed. Don't be too hard on yourself if this makes you extra emotional on this day or at this time. You may kind of be in your feelings a little bit more, or people around you are kind of being more emotional, easily triggered. Be easy on yourself, okay? Take this day to really detox, release, heal, feel it. You gotta feel it to heal it, okay? If you need to cry, if you need to have a little meltdown or scream on a pillow, do whatever you need to do, but release any heavy emotions that maybe you've been feeling that's weighing you down. Because remember, the things that we can't see, the things that we don't show to people, sometimes are the things that eat away at us inside. Okay, so also on the full moon, if you can, try to eat healthy and drink lots of fluids, because on full moons it's when parasites tend to come out. Not saying you have any of that, but it's always good to just eat a little bit extra clean on full moons. And also sleep a little bit more, maybe go to bed a little bit earlier so you don't have a hard time waking up, because I find that when the moon is in Pisces, it tends to make us a little more lazy and want to sleep in, and so maybe just take that into consideration, okay? All right, and on the 22nd, 23rd, we are entering Libra season. So we're at the end of your season. Hopefully you had a good birthday. Happy birthday to you guys. But now we are in the air season, fall time. Well, here in the US, depends where you're on the world, but here we're entering fall. The leaves are going to be changing into different colors. Well, not where I'm at. I wish I lived in a place where there's seasons. We have 4 seasons, but in the future, hopefully. So you may feel the shift in the air this week. Maybe it's going to be windier, a little bit colder. People are out talking, relating, getting together a little bit more, maybe more lighthearted energy. Okay, and then at the end of the week on the 26th, we have a grand air trine in the sky. So this is a great day for brainstorming, journaling, writing, coming up with big, grand new ideas, tapping into our creative genius. So this is a great day for communicating, presenting, putting our thoughts out there, coming up with innovations and stuff like that. And even could be a good day for flying, travel, sailing, anything that's directed with wind, surfing kites, hot air balloon. I don't know. I just feel like this is a day where you can let your thoughts run high, and you may get a lot of great insights. And it's funny because we're starting off the week with the full moon in Pisces, super emotional feelings. Then at the end of the week, we've already released it, hopefully by then, and we can focus and clear our mind for new things, great new ideas. Okay, so it may feel, hopefully, like the wind is in a favorable direction your way, where it's blowing nice and gently against you, giving you a little refresher, not going the opposite way. Okay, all right, guys. So when it comes to, we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box. And yeah, if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, so when it comes to your health, we have the 4 of Cups. So I feel like you may get a little bit of a tummy ache this week. Nothing really major, but maybe feeling bloating, or just your stomach may hurt a little bit. For some, I think this may be liquids, or there's something that you're drinking that maybe is not sitting well with you, or maybe it's the combination of what you're drinking or when you're drinking it. I have read, I don't know where, so I can't say where I got it, but I have read that it's not good to drink while you're eating a lot. It's good maybe in the beginning a little bit, and then once in a while you're eating, but it's better to drink afterwards, because I think I read that it messes with the acids in your stomach that break down the food. So maybe it's something you can try out and consider. And it's funny because I realize that I naturally do that. I don't really like to be drinking things while I eat. I always tend to drink my drinks after I'm done. So maybe it's just I don't know, my body telling me that. But this is something that maybe you can try, because it could just be the combination, or yes, the combination of foods, like fruits and smoothies, things that digest easily. You don't want to eat that last. You want to eat that first, because if you eat that last, it's like kind of here pushing on top and is trying to get through everything, all this other heavier stuff, and so that tends to cause like the bloating and the gassiness possibly. So maybe you just try that out, because it could just be like the way you're eating your food, or like what things you're eating or drinking. Okay, but nothing really major. I know you guys got this, okay? All right, so when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you are receiving some kind of assistance. Maybe you're hiring a assistant, or a spouse is helping you with bookkeeping, or someone's helping you do other errands possibly that you don't have as much time doing. I feel like someone's helping you. Maybe you have one person or a few people by your side kind of helping you with your growth, keeping things in order. Maybe you're working together and collaborating with someone as well, but it just feels like you may be receiving some kind of assistance, because 2 is better than 1, or 3 is better than 1. You don't always have to do everything by yourself. But I know sometimes you feel more comfortable, right? Like, I'm guilty of that as well. It's like, oh, I feel better. Like, I don't like letting someone else do my work. I like doing it myself. But sometimes you do reach a point where you need a little bit of help. So maybe you're looking into getting an assistant, or you will have an assistant. Maybe it's like your spouse, your sibling, family member, anything of some sort. Okay, but it also feels like you are expanding, or you're growing, and your money is growing. So you may be making more money, or your savings account, you're saving more money, or you're gonna have more opportunities or have more time to actually focus on the things that matter, that will make you more money. So good news overall. All right. When it comes to your love, relationships, and dating life, and of course this can be whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, situationship, friends with benefits, you don't know what's going on, it's okay, I'm here to help you out. It's just pretty much the energies. So let's get right into it. So on your side here, we have the Three of Wands, the Chariot, and the Empress. All right, so some of you could have Cancer or Pisces, Taurus, Libra somewhere in your chart. And as far as the other person you could be dealing with, this can be your past, present, or future situation, or all the above. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Tower. Cool. So who could this be? Well, could be another earth sign like yourself, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But doesn't have to be. It could be any sign. Like I always say to you, it could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. Okay, so what's kind of going on here? I feel like there's going to be some kind of like unexpected surprise, or like big news or unexpected news that brings, it's like very unexpected, but it's like can be really good news, or very unexpected news, like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm prepared for that. But I feel like this is good for the most part. It's like may cause like happy tears, like, what? Oh my gosh, like really could be really, really good news, or really bad news if it's not what you wanted. I feel like also children could be involved, or a child could be involved. So this could definitely be someone you already know, or you're already dating, you're in a relationship, maybe it just depends. But this could be someone you work with, or you guys work together side by side, or you know each other through work or through school. But this is definitely someone who's really hardworking. They're really responsible, really diligent. They tend to have a good head on their shoulders, and they could be really, really smart. Okay, this could be someone who's really smart, tech savvy. Maybe they work in like technology, computer engineering, or like finances, banking, something like that. But I feel like they work really hard, and they are a great communicator. They communicate really clearly, effectively, direct. They can have a dark, sarcastic sense of humor, but I think you find it really funny. They could be a little bit sassy at times. Could come off a little bit cold, detached, but maybe it's just kind of like part of their work and how they're just used to being like that. And there could be an air of mystery about them. Like maybe they have a really deep, intense stare. Like when they look at you, it's like very intense or kind of intimidating, or have like a poker face a little bit. But I feel like for the most part, it's a pretty solid person, and it's probably someone who's older or similar in age, but they're very mature. Okay, really, really mature. I think for the most part, highly evolved, not someone who's messing around or being childish. Like, I feel like they are a great communicator, and that kind of shows the maturity level. They're not like petty or anything like that, okay? And I feel like this is definitely someone you've been searching for, or someone you're really interested in, and someone that you would feel proud of, or you would love to introduce to your family, to your mom, to your siblings, okay? You feel really comfortable with this person. I think that you're slowly but surely opening up to them, and really confident about what you're feeling. And I think here, depending on where you guys are at your relationship or connection, I feel like there's pregnancy here. Are you pregnant? Are they pregnant? Maybe you're not trying to get pregnant, or if you're not trying to get pregnant or not wanting children, please be careful, because I feel like someone here is very, very fertile. So you don't want a little accident. But if you are trying, you could receive really good news this week, or maybe this is the week you're trying. But I feel like there's children or pregnancy or talk about that, fertility or adoption, or maybe it could be pets, adopting a pet, but like something new being created. It could be an actual child pet or something else, but like something beautiful that's just like, oh my gosh, like that's growing. So maybe you already have children or they already have children, but there's a possibility here of someone getting pregnant or making plans for it possibly. And I also see here that could be the part of the unexpected news maybe, or if there was a child here who was sick, or maybe was in the hospital or had, surgery, or something was going on with them, there could be good news that like, oh, we found a donor, or oh, a doctor said everything's gonna be okay, or like surgery went well, or we're getting the proper treatment, or like something that could have been really bad, now you're receiving good news like, oh, it's not that bad, we're gonna work it out, the surgery went well, or we have the right medicine, procedures. Like, there could be really good news that could have been really stressful before, and like, oh my gosh, thank you Jesus, thank you God, thank you universe. So I feel like there's a lot of different scenarios depending, on who you are and what's going on. Things construction going on, but big news, big surprises. For the most part, is very, very positive, especially if you were dealing with something really stressful or that was really intense and life-threatening maybe to someone that you love. I think you're going to receive good news. And even if it's not your child or their child, maybe it's like your niece, your nephew, or like someone that that's close to you, okay? But there's pregnancy here. Someone could be getting pregnant, so be careful, okay? But if you're trying, you may receive really, really good news, or you're like, oh my gosh, why am I feeling so nauseous? What are we just talking about that? You might get a tummy ache. Oh my gosh, if it's you and you've been like nauseous, or you're like, what's going on? I don't know. You could receive good news, possibly. Or your person, your girlfriend, your wife, okay? All right, so we're gonna continue this on in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and also your advice, okay? So we'll continue this on in the extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I'm wishing you guys all